Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please take a moment of silence to reflect upon your day ahead.
Good, terrific Tuesday morning, Margaret Mead students and staff. I'm Sharon.
And I'm Kyle.
And we're here with today's headline news.
We want to give a shout out to all those twinsies out there today showing their school spirit. Tomorrow is Wacky Wednesday Mismatch Day. Mismatch your socks, shoes, and whole outfit. Keep showing your Mustang pride.
Attention Interact and Mead Rotary Prep Club members who turned in a permission slip to participate in the Partnership Breakfast. The Partnership Breakfast will take place tomorrow morning before school. You must arrive by 6:30 in the morning and dress up. Boys, this means a nice shirt and slacks. And girls, this means a nice shirt and slacks or a dress or skirt. Please arrive on time tomorrow morning. Thanks for showing student leadership.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a reminder that Books and Burgers is right around the corner. Please join us Thursday from 5 to 6:45 at Barnes & Noble for shopping and entertainment. Not only is extra credit available, but part of the funds come back to help us here at Mead. Fuddruckers will also be helping Mead out. Enjoy a delicious meal before or after shopping, and 20% of the proceeds come back to us. All items purchased at Barnes & Noble will be wrapped by your one and only Interact members. Looking forward to packing the bookstore.
Science Olympiad will meet today after school in room 107.
Do you like to act? Are you good at memorizing lines? Have you been asking Miss Shipley or Mr. Fletcher when auditions are for the spring play? The time has come. Mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. An informational meeting for the spring play will be this Thursday, November 20th, after school in room 201. We'll discuss expectations, important dates, and you will finally find out what play has been chosen. Permission slips will be in the cafeteria starting Monday. Looking forward to seeing you there. Please contact Miss Shipley or Mr. Fletcher with any questions.
Improv Club will also meet today after school in room 108. See you then. Now over to Mrs. Hayes with other great book selection.
Hey, this is a really special book review. If you read this fantasy, A Tale Dark and Grim, or others by author Adam Gidwitz, you could have a chance to meet him when he comes to Mead in January, so listen carefully. Once upon a time, fairy tales were awesome. I know, you don't believe me. I don't blame you. A little while ago, I wouldn't have believed it myself. Little girls in red caps skipping around the forest? Awesome? I don't think so. But then I started to read them, the real grim ones. Very few little girls in red caps in those. Well, there's one, but she gets eaten. Okay, you're probably saying, if fairy tales are awesome, why are all the ones I've heard so unbelievably, mind-numbingly boring? You know how it is with stories. Someone tells a story, then somebody repeats it and it changes. Someone else repeats it and it changes again. Then someone's telling it to their kid and taking out all the scary, bloody scenes, in other words, the awesome parts. And the next thing you know, the story is about an adorable little girl in a red cap skipping through the forest to take cookies to her granny. And you're so bored you've passed out on the floor. The real grim stories are not like that. This is the story of two children, a girl named Gretel and a boy named Hansel, traveling through a magical and terrifying world. It is the story of two children striving and failing, and then not failing. It is the story of two children finding out the meaning of things. Before I go on, a word of warning. Grim stories, the ones that weren't changed for little kids, are violent and bloody. And when you read this, especially because you'd like to meet Mr. Gidwitz in January, the one true tale in the Tales of Grimm, it is as violent and bloody as you can imagine. Really. So if such things bother you, we should probably stop right now. You see, the land of Grimm can be a harrowing place, but it is worth exploring, for in life it is in the darkest zones one finds the brightest beauty and the most luminous wisdom, and of course, the most blood. Thanks to Julia W. for the tip on how good this was, and remember, read at Mead.
Thank you, Mrs. Heidish, for the great suggestion. Hey, it's T here with today's sports report. Your boys basketball team are back in action again tonight as they take on the Frost Spartans on the road. Good win, or good luck. Bring home the win. Any girls interested in trying out for the volleyball teams this year need to come to the informational meeting this Friday, November 21st in Mrs. Reimel's room, 204 from 2:15 to 4 o'clock. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Reimel or Mr. Donlin. Now over to Sunny Samantha with today's weather report.
Sunny Samantha here with today's weather forecast. Today will be a bring of mixed clouds and sun with gusty winds and a chance of flurries. Expect a high of only 19 degrees. We might break a record today. It is so cold. Now back to you, Sharon and Kyle.
On this day in history, in 1883, at exactly noon, American and Canadian railroads began using for continental time zones to end the confusion of dealing with thousands of local tribes. This bold move was a symbol of the power shared by railroad companies at this time.
Today's birthday shout-outs go to Kevin L., Jordan S., and Naomi T. Happy birthday!
And that's all for now from the newsroom. Please remember to be respectful, responsible, and safe. Bye.